Hi, I'm Lee Benz, the Homescholar, and we've been talking about college admissions and records. And in the last video, we were talking about providing as many records from your homeschool as you can to give them to the colleges when you're applying. But in this video, I want to talk to you just a little bit about the college application process. And I want to start by talking about what it was like when we were kids, all right? Because my husband was talking about what it was like when he went to college, and he's an engineer, but when he was applying to schools, he hadn't bothered to take the PSAT, and he never took the SAT or the ACT. He didn't have a whole lot of community service. He didn't have a lot of, varsity sports or anything like that, and yet he managed to get into college. And now here we are. I'm not going to mention how many years later, and it's a different world. It's a different world out there, and college admission has become much more competitive right now. We were at a high school reunion, and one of our friends was saying, oh my goodness, I don't know how kids manage anymore. Here they are, they're in the middle of this failing school, and yet when I talk to them, they've got their community service, they've got the AP exams, they have the work, they're supporting their family, or they've got these incredible academics, they have senior projects they have to do and volunteer work that's required, and these kids are required to do it all that we weren't required when we were in school. And it's interesting because as homeschoolers, we're fairly used to looking at the rigor of our academics and recognizing that we're doing a very good job in comparison, and the statistics that back that up about how homeschoolers are doing an excellent job academically. The problem with college admission is that we're not competing with a failing public school. What we're doing is our children are competing against the shining star who is succeeding in a failing public school. Okay, so that's the problem, is that we don't go to this lowest common denominator. We have to rise above. We have to make sure that our children are real, that they're ready, and that they're right for the college. And so you have to do that by providing a lot of documentation of your homeschool, because what is the alternative? Now, one alternative is there are people in the world that are incredibly wealthy. They either don't care at all about scholarship money because it's not important to their bottom line, or they will pay huge sums to college coaches who will coach the kid and coach the kid on how to get into college, how to do that essay and how to interview and all this other stuff that's very, very intense. And this is what the wealthy people do. On the other side of the spectrum are people that are lower income. These are people who are highly deserving of scholarships. And when they go before a scholarship committee, those are the ones that are going to get the money because they get more of the money that's available to give away. Of course, in the middle are 90% of the homeschoolers, right? Those are the people like you and me who, yeah, we are not low income, but affording college, are you kidding me? And so that is the difficulty, is that we're here in the middle. And so what I'm going to be sharing with you in the next video is how you can be confident in your ability as a homeschooler to stand up against the best and the brightest of the public and the private schools, and know that even if you're not a high-income person or a low-income person, even if you're just an ordinary person, even so that you can be confident in the college admission process.